everybody. Today we are going to start the first lesson or the first session of Theme 6, Safety, and today we'll be covering the main ideas in the first two sections, listening and speaking. So stay with us.
Listen to the following talk about how to prevent illness from bacteria and viruses. Then complete the following sentences with one of these words.
So then, how can we prevent illness from bacteria and viruses? Well, in a lot of ways. Let's start with hygiene. Wash your hands. Of course, you wash your hands after using the bathroom, but do you always wash your hands before eating? Only soap and hot water will remove dirt properly. Then, dry your hands on a clean towel. This is very important. Always keep the bathroom clean. Research shows that the bathroom, not the kitchen, is the most dangerous room in the house in terms of bacteria, so keep it clean and change towels often. Another simple bit of protection. If you cut yourself, put on a plaster. Cuts are one of the easiest ways for bacteria to get into the blood, so ensure that you cover them as quickly as you can. As far as lifestyle is concerned, eat properly, sleep well, don't smoke, and do a little exercise. It's not a mystery really, is it? You should cook food properly and avoid old food. You can't always see or smell the bacteria which will make you ill, so if you're doubtful, don't eat it. Now, what if you get ill? OK, medicine. The world and our body is not an absolutely clean environment. It contains bacteria which we need to stay healthy. And while many doctors say you can't kill a virus with medicine, almost all doctors agree that antibiotics kill both dangerous and friendly bacteria. So, if you are ill, it's a bad idea to take them if it's not really necessary, because you will damage your body's protection system, the immune system. The best thing to do is to go to bed. Avoid small places where there are a lot of people. These are the places where other people will most easily catch the infection from you. And finally, remember, don't panic.
And for more information or to listen again to the program, visit www.thehealthprogram.com.
Okay. Now that you've listened to the talk, please have a look at these words. Hygiene. Hygiene. Hygiene always refers to the activity when you are trying to keep yourself clean by washing your hands sometimes or lots of other things. Hygiene. Towel. Towel, of course, as you can see in the pictures, something you use in order to dry yourself. Towel. Towel. Protection. Protection. From protect. Protection. Plaster. Plaster. The picture is very clear. Plaster. This is a plaster. Properly. Properly. An adverb. Properly. In the right way. Smoke. Smoke could be a verb, to smoke a cigarette, or it could be a noun, the smoke that comes out from a cigarette. Here is some smoke in the picture. Environment. Environment. Easy word. Everything that surrounds us we call environment. Bed. Bed. Infection. Infection. If you get an infection, means you get a disease. Illness, another word for disease. Illness. Illness. The adjective is ill. Soap. As you can see in the picture. Soap. We use soap to wash our hands. Research. 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 Scientists usually do research. Terms. Terms. Scientific terms mean the word scientific term means, of course, words that are related to a specific area of science. Terminology, sometimes we say that. Terms. Words. Easiest, from easy, the superlative of easy. Easiest. Blood. Blood. This is blood. Avoid. To stay away from something. Avoid. Panic. Panic. If you say don't panic, means don't be afraid. Don't panic. Panic. Antibiotics. Antibiotics. It's a kind of medicine we usually use. We give to children sometimes when they are sick. Antibiotics. Necessary. Necessary. Important. Immune. Immune. Okay? When we say somebody is immune, it means a disease cannot affect him or her. Okay? Because of his immune system. It works against diseases. Now, try to fill in these spaces. How can we prevent dots from bacteria and viruses? How can we prevent illness from bacteria and viruses? How can we prevent illness from bacteria and viruses? Let's start with wash your hands. Of course, you wash your hands after using the bathroom, but do you always wash your hands before eating? So what do you call that? Washing your hands and all the things, we call that hygiene. Yeah, let's start with hygiene. Only dots in hot water will remove dirt properly. Only dots in hot water will remove dirt properly. Only soap, of course. Only soap and hot water will remove dirt properly. Then dry your hands on a clean towel. Towel. Dots shows that the bathroom, not the kitchen, is the most dangerous room in the house in dots of bacteria. What shows? Something shows that the bathroom, not the kitchen, is the most dangerous room in the house. Okay, this is shown by research. Yeah, research shows that the bathroom, not the kitchen, is the most dangerous room in the house in terms of bacteria. Another simple bit of if you cut yourself, put on a. Another simple bit of protection. Another simple bit of protection. If you cut yourself, naturally you should put on a plaster. If you cut yourself, put on a plaster. Cuts are one of the ways for bacteria to get into the dots, so ensure that you cover them as quickly as you can. Cuts are one of the ways for bacteria to get into, one of the easiest ways for bacteria to get into the blood, so ensure or make sure you cover them as quickly as you can. As far as lifestyle is concerned, eat dots, sleep well, don't and do a little exercise. As far as lifestyle is concerned, eat properly, sleep well, don't smoke, and do a little exercise. Again, as far as lifestyle is concerned, eat properly, sleep well, don't smoke, and do a little exercise. You should cook food properly, and don't old food. What should you do with old food? You should cook food properly and avoid old food. You can't always see or smell the bacteria which will make you ill. So you should avoid old food or stay away from old food. The world in our body is not an absolutely clean environment. The world in our body is not an absolutely clean environment. Almost all doctors agree that dots kill both dangerous and friendly bacteria. Almost all doctors agree that antibiotics kill both dangerous and friendly bacteria. So if you are ill, it is a bad idea to take them if it's not really necessary. If you are ill, it is a bad idea to take them if it's not really necessary. Because you will damage your body's protection system, the dot system, okay, protection system, what do we call it? We have a kind of protection system in our body, and we call that the immune system. This system, of course, defends our bodies against diseases. It protects our bodies. The best thing to do is to go to dots, avoid small places where other people will most easily catch the dots from you. The best thing to do is to go to bed. Of course, just go to bed and relax. Avoid small places where other people will most easily catch the infection or the disease from you. Finally, remember, don't Don't panic. Don't be afraid. Don't panic. Now, match each of the previous words with the right definition. A detailed and careful study of something. A detailed and careful study of something, we call that research. Research. Keeping somebody or something safe. Keeping somebody or something safe. Protection. Protection. To keep away from somebody or something. To keep away from somebody or something. Avoid. Avoid. Keeping yourself and things around you clean. Keeping yourself and things around you clean. Hygiene. Hygiene. Correctly or in an acceptable way. Correctly or in an acceptable way. Good. Properly. Properly. The order by which your body protects itself against diseases. The order by which your body protects itself against diseases. This is immune system. Immune system. A substance that you use for washing and cleaning. A substance. Something that you use for washing and cleaning. Good. Soap. Soap. To have a sudden feeling of fear. To have a sudden feeling of fear. Panic. Panic. Connected with. According to. Connected with or according to. In terms of. In terms of. A piece of cloth or paper used for drying. A piece of cloth or paper used for drying. Towel. Towel. Now we go on to the speaking section. And again, we'll give you general summary and vocabulary. In this section, you are going to talk about some truths and myths about sun safety. Okay? These are the most important vocabulary items. Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet. From the color violet, you can guess the meaning of the word. Ultraviolet. Rays. Rays. Like these you can see in the pictures. Rays. Rays of the sun, for example. Or X-ray. Burn. Burn. As you can see in the picture, there is a fire, so something is burning. burn. Damage, damage, damage. Destroy something. Cancer, very famous disease, a dangerous disease. Cancer. Sunstroke, sunstroke. People get sunstrokes when they sit under the sun for a long time. Sunstroke. Reduce, make something less. Reduce. Radiation, radiation, radiation. Usually your mobile causes radiation, so you have to be careful with it. Exposed, exposed. Reflect, reflect. Like for example, water. If you look in the water, you can see your reflection. Okay, as if you look here at this picture, you can see a tree, and the reflection of the tree is in the water. Increase as a noun, increase as a verb. Increase, a verb, increase, a noun, to make something more. Wear, wear, to wear some clothes, to put on clothes. Risk, risk. Like in the picture. There is a risk that the man might fall. There is a risk that the man might fall. Risk, dangerous. Sunburnt, sunburnt. As you can see, this young man, he's sunburnt. You can see some burns on his face from the sun. Sunshine, sunshine. Easy word. Let's discuss these questions now. How can the sun be dangerous? Is the sun dangerous? Of course. How can it be dangerous? Yeah, the ultraviolet rays from the sun, because the sun has some ultraviolet rays. These rays from the sun can burn the skin, damage it. They can damage your skin and can even cause cancer. We can also get sunstroke on a very hot day. So, okay, the sun can burn your skin, can damage your skin, it can cause you cancer and even sunstroke. What protects the earth from the sun's rays? What protects the earth from the sun's rays? The main thing is the ozone layer in the atmosphere. But on a cloudy day, some kinds of clouds reduce the amount of radiation from the sun's rays that reach the earth. So, we have two things here. the ozone layer in the atmosphere, okay, and also some kinds of clouds, because they reduce the amount of radiation from the sun's rays that reach the earth. How can you protect yourself against the sun's rays? How can you protect yourself against the sun's rays? We can protect ourselves by wearing a hat, by covering all exposed parts of our bodies. Exposed parts mean those parts that the sun can reach. I mean, your hands, for example, because if you're not wearing gloves, so your hands are exposed to the sun, okay? Or by putting on sun cream. So how can you protect yourself? You can wear a hat in order to protect your head, or by covering all exposed parts of our bodies. Sometimes you can wear gloves, or by putting on sun cream. Wearing white. Good idea to wear something white in order to reflect the rays. To reflect the rays. Wearing sunglasses so you can protect your eyes from the sun. Drinking water regularly. You have to drink water regularly. Taking salt tablets, but of course under the direction of a doctor. You should ask your doctor first before taking salt tablets. In the UAE, do people need to be particularly careful of the sun? Why or why not? Yes, of course. People in the UAE have to be careful because the sun's rays are very strong, particularly in the middle of the day. Has the number of people with skin cancer increased? Has the number of people with skin cancer increased? Good question. Unfortunately, yes. In the past 20 years, the number of people with skin cancer has doubled. Wow, it has doubled. Does damage to the ozone layer allow more UVB to reach the Earth's surface? Another question. If you wear sunglasses, do you need expensive ones? Very, very good question. If you wear sunglasses, do you need expensive ones? No, the price of the sunglasses is not important, but the quality of the glass is. So you should care about the quality of the glass. Do you think there is any risk of getting sunburned? Do you think there is any risk of getting sunburned? Yes, of course. Getting sunburned when you are young actually increases the chances of getting skin cancer later in life. So those people who get sunburned might get skin cancer when they grow older. You have to be careful. Some people believe that if you wear contact lenses, you don't need sunglasses. Is that true? What do you think? It's not true because contact lenses are clear and they don't provide protection against UV, I mean ultraviolet. It's not true because contact lenses are clear and they don't provide protection against UV. So Don't think you are protected if you are wearing lenses. Do people with dark skin not need sun cream? Yeah, a lot of people say that people who have dark skin, they don't get any cancers, so they don't need any sunscreens. Although they are at less risk of skin cancer, only at less risk of skin cancer, they are not completely safe. Everyone's skin can be damaged by the sun, dark or not dark. So remember, you have to use sunscreens or those creams you use in order to protect your skin against the sun. If you never go out in the sun, you will get ill. Explain. If you never go out in the sun, you will get ill. So we are saying that the sun can damage your skin, can do lots of bad things. However, if you never go out in the sun, again you will get ill. How that? Sunshine helps the body to produce vitamin D, which it needs for healthy bones. So people who rarely go out or who are not exposed to the sun very much may get ill. So again, in spite of everything, you need the sunshine in order to produce vitamin D. Now, match each of the previous words with the right definition. Fever, weakness, etc., which is caused by being in the sun for too long. That is very good. Sunstroke, sunstroke. To spoil or harm something, to spoil or harm something. Damage, damage. Powerful and very dangerous rays that are sent out from certain substances. Powerful and very dangerous rays that are sent out from certain substances. Radiation, radiation. To send back light, heat or sound. To send back light, heat or sound. Reflect, reflect. To have clothes, jewelry, etc. on your body. To have clothes, jewelry, etc. on your body. What are that? Wear, the verb wear. Not protected from the wind and bad weather. Not protected from the wind and bad weather. Exposed, exposed. A type of light that causes your skin to be darker. A type of light that causes your skin to be darker. Ultraviolet, ultraviolet. A very serious disease in which lumps grow in the body. Lumps grow in the body. Cancer, of course, cancer. To make something less. To make something less. Reduce, reduce. Suffering from red, painful skin after sitting too long in strong sunlight. Suffering from red, painful skin after sitting too long in strong sunlight. sunburned, sunburned. A line of light, heat or energy. A line of light, heat or energy. Rays, rays. Heat and light from the sun, heat and light from the sun. Sunshine, sunshine. To destroy, damage or injure somebody or something with fire or heat. To destroy, damage or injure somebody or something with fire or heat. That's burn, burn. A possibility of something dangerous or unpleasant happening. A possibility of something dangerous or unpleasant happening. Risk, risk. To become or to make something larger in number or amount. To become or make something larger in number or amount. Increase, increase. Now for some self-study topics, things we would like you to try at home or at school. You can ask your teachers, your friends to help you. Do some research on one of the following topics. GM food, that's genetically modified food. Ozone depletion, this means the reduction of the ozone layer. The reduction of the ozone layer is becoming less. Sun safety, sun safety. Think about the things you should do in order to protect yourself against the sun. Diabetes. This is, as we told you, a disease that causes damage to the pancreas. Healthcare. Healthcare, a general topic.
That's it for today. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.